Electric Drive Week up at Avondale and Alpharetta. We are here with Dean and Don, the
Hi.
dynamic duo of Tesla EVs. So we are sitting in Dean's new Tesla, and he's going to talk to us about it, and we're going to ask some questions. All right, Dean, tell us what you're driving exactly.
This is a Tesla Model X. So, yeah, it's Tesla's SUV, 250 miles, 6 seats, 2 trunks, fastest SUV there is.
So SUV, when you say it's EV.
Yes.
Right, so it's Tesla's SUV EV, which is important to note in case someone's out there who doesn't actually know what an EV is. And it's not an EV, it's an EV, right?
Yes.
All right.
Battery.
So tell me, what drove you to buy a Tesla? Like, why did you get into the EV marketplace for a car?
So I'm in IT, so cutting edge things. I like a lot of cutting edge things, and this is the most advanced car there is. So it's just natural.
Natural.
Natural for me to want this.
All right. So how old is the car?
2.5 months.
Ooh, it's a baby.
Yes.
All right. So show us some of the just whiz-bang cool IT things that guys are going to geek out on.
Oh, geez. So I can close all the doors with one click of a button.
Okay, and show me, because this opens up like a DeLorean, y'all. This is pretty cool.
Can I close all the
Yeah,
doors
let's
now?
close the doors, okay? We'll get rid of Adele. That's a good thing. Okay. All right. That's very cool. Especially the way the back door, the passenger doors in the back open up. That is really cool.
We'll get us a little AC in here.
Yeah.
Great.
Yeah, so this is like 2 iPads. Everything's touchscreen here because I update this car just like a smartphone over the air. You get updates once a week or all the time. It's got a full browser in here. And actually I'll open the doors back up so we can get some air in here.
Because it's a little warm. It's Georgia in September, which means it's 95,
And I
y'all.
would turn on the AC, but that makes a little bit of noise.
Yeah. Not any more noise than Adele, though. So.
Yeah. Yeah, so let's see, we've got navigation, 17-inch screen navigation. I have full control of everything in the car, including your seat. Should be moving your seat right now. Oh, it's not moving, but I can move the
There.
seat next
Yeah, wow.
to you. Yeah.
Okay, very cool.
Yeah.
So lots of tech buttons. What about driving it? How do you feel about driving it?
Love it. It's the best of both worlds. It's a family car and a sports car. So 0 to 60 in 5 seconds, and seats 6 people, 6 full-size adults.
So win-win.
Yeah.
All right, we've got a couple of viewers, so if y'all have any questions for Dean, go on and type them in. So you get 250-mile range.
250 miles.
And, you know, a lot of people worry about range anxiety. What do you say to that?
Well, you get used to it, and actually now I get range anxiety in a gas car because when I leave the house, I don't have a full tank. So I leave the house now, and every single day I have a full charge.
Great. Now,
It's what you're used to.
so are you charging at the office too, and how far is your commute?
No, I don't charge at the office. My commute is 80 miles a day, so 40 miles one way.
Wow, and you don't even need to charge at the
I
office.
don't charge at the office.
So are you on Georgia Power's EV rate?
I'm not. The time of use rate, I'm not. Yeah, I'm thinking about it.
Right, one of those things. So, okay, so when people see this, what kind of reaction are you getting?
Right now, I either get ignored or I get flagged down. Because it's so new, nobody knows what it is. If the doors get open, then people crowd around.
Right, yeah, well, I mean, right. Come on, it's got that Back to the Future feeling with those doors. So, Don, you head up Clean Cities,
Yes.
Georgia.
Yep.
And today's electric drive event is all about sort of educating the community about EVs.
Correct. There are 200 events happening all across the nation this weekend and next weekend. The concept of National Drive Electric Week is to let owners talk to prospective owners about their experience. You know, what we know is that people don't understand how good the technology is. And by talking to an owner like Dean here, you know, he goes, I'm going 80 miles a day, and people go, I didn't know you could do that. He also said, this is also one of the fastest cars he drives. So it's fun, it's fast, it's economical. You know, there's nothing negative about the car. I mean, people talk about range anxiety all the time, but with the expansion of the charging network here in Atlanta, as well as elsewhere in the country, there's really, that really is off the table. I did 80 miles in my Leaf the other day. Everywhere I went, there was a charging station. I charged my car at every location. I parked my car, and when I got home, I had almost a full battery, because I was able to charge everywhere I went. Now, normally I just charge at home at night, and it works for me. So it isn't for everybody. Only about 90% of us.
Only, well, yeah, 90% of us. So
90% of us.
the other 10%, we know we that's okay.
That's okay.
We
We'll put
respect their choice.
We'll put them in a plug-in hybrid,
Sure.
like a Chevrolet Bolt or one of these other vehicles that are out here today. And so they can drive electric back and forth to work, and then when they, go beyond the range of the battery, then the engine starts running. But for almost everybody in the country, these vehicles today will meet all their needs.
That's awesome.
Because we're not talking about a P100
Right.
Tesla. That's more than 300 miles.
Right.
I can't drive 300 miles and not have to stop.
Good point.
Right.
I can't do that anymore. And so up and down the interstate, you're going to see expansion. Already in Georgia, this is happening. But you're going to see expansion of charging stations. One of my favorite charging stations in Georgia is at Tifton, because it's right behind a Starbucks.
Perfect.
By the time I go in and use the facilities and get my Frappuccino and get back to the car, it's charged.
Yep. Yeah, we just took this car up to D.C. last week, and it cost us nothing. Went up to D.C., drove around all week, came back down, cost us nothing. So
Wow.
that was
Really?
fun. Yeah,
Wow. Because I was going to ask you if you traveled in it yet, so thank
Yeah.
you for answering that before I asked it.
definitely.
And that means, so you charge free everywhere.
Yeah, they have the supercharger network. Well,
Right.
you can go
There's
across
even
the
one in Mobile, my town, which was like, I made my father stop so we could take pictures of it. Like, well, what's that? Oh, it's Tesla.
Yeah.
So you were in DC and no. So what about your wife? I mean, is she enjoying the drive experience?
She loves it. She's not a car person or an electric car person. She loves how it rides. She doesn't care about the electric at all, but she doesn't mind it. She doesn't mind us not spending money on the weekend when we take my car out instead of hers. So it keeps her gas car lower mileage on it, because we always take it on the weekends.
So in 2.5 months, has this become the primary family car?
Yes, definitely.
Excellent.
Yep.
Dean, thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Don, we're going to go do a little more
Yes,
looking
we
at
are.
some cars.
We're going to look
we
at, we started with the class of the field. The Model X right now is the most utilitarian, fast electric car there is out there. I see people already out there with this car towing trailers.
Wow.
And
So-
this is actually the fastest SUV there is.
Period.
Period. The newest one goes 0 to 60 in 2.9 seconds.
So this is a car. I mean, this is not the EV, oh, isn't it cute, I get a tax deduction. This is a driving
Yes.
experience
Yes.
car.
Yes.
If you're a car guy, this is what you want.
And here's some more whiz-bang tech. So, Don, there's your door.
Yeah. You're going to open the door for me?
Yeah. There you go.
I guess that means this interview's over. Thanks, y'all.